Hey, Joe Greco from AskJoeAboutMoney.com, and today we're going to continue our video series on the habits of the top 1%. And we're going to start off today with scheduling. Scheduling. How do I get my scheduling right? And this is one that's really important, is because if we don't get this right, really everything else falls apart. Because if we have a goal of losing weight, and one of the things that we want to do is walk on the treadmill, but we don't have it set up in our schedule correctly, and maybe you're trying to work out during a time when your kids are home, or you're trying to work out during a time where you're getting phone calls from people, so you don't have it scheduled, so you know what's going to happen, you're not going to do that thing. So scheduling, obviously we always talk about what we want to be doing, but once we figure out what we want to be doing, we talk about scheduling. And like I talk about in all my videos of habits, this is experimentation. This is the fun of it all, because guess what? Every day's different and we're all different, but we get to experiment. So for example, let me give you an example of what I do with my scheduling. I tend to schedule in blocks, right? In blocks. I'm not really concerned about what I'm going to do when I'm in that block. I'll figure it out what the best thing to do is, but I'll put a block 1 hour for exercising. I'll put a block 1 hour for doing paperwork, an hour block for a meeting with clients, an hour block for spending time with my family. So these are just ways that I could make sure that I hit on all the top things that are important to me. So that being said, what I do is I have a rule. I don't change my schedule throughout the week, because if I do my schedule on a Sunday and I'm looking ahead at the week, and it's tempting sometimes as the week is going on to change things in your schedule, because guys, this just is not feeling right and it feels rushed, and it's just maybe you made a mistake scheduling. But this is what I do. I set up my schedule for the week. I set up my blocks, everything that I need to do, and I'm not allowed to change those things during the week. So if I have on my schedule to work on a certain thing, I need to do that, because I made that schedule sitting in a peaceful place, in a calm mind on a Sunday. Now, when the following Sunday comes and I'm looking forward to the following week, I will allow myself to say, you know what? I have this schedule at this time slot, but there was a conflict here and it was very stressful. So I'm going to move that around and I'm going to change it this way. And so that's really, like, I'm going through one right now. I'm experimenting. When is the better time for me to run? Is it in the morning? Or is it in the evening? So I'm trying in the morning, and I like it in the morning because I get it over with and I'm done with it and I don't have to worry about it. But my body doesn't seem to be ready, and I'm really struggling. When I run in the afternoon, my body's warmed up and I'm releasing stress and I like it. But now I have to, if something goes wrong in the day, I could not get to it, and I don't want that to happen. Again, that's experimentation. So when it comes to scheduling, there's many different ways, but first of all, you need a schedule. I happen to use the Google Calendar, but there's many different ways. But be consistent. If you're going to do it on your phone, do it on your phone. If you're going to do it on your computer, do it on your computer. If you're going to do it by hand, up until 2 years ago, I still did mine by hand, and now I just switched to Google. But it's important that you just keep it in the same place. Scheduling, really important. Of course, you have to have your priorities organized so you know what you want to spend your time on, and then where it goes, and then the tinkering with the experimentation and changing things as you go is really important, because you don't want to create a schedule and then realize it's not working and then not do anything about it. As I'm new with this, let me look at my sticky note. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to sign up for our webinars. They're free and you could ask questions. Again, Joe from Ask Joe About Money, and thanks for watching.